Jefferson County Court at Law number 2 is back in session in two cases, cause number 329-724 and cause number 332-076. Both cases are styled the state of Texas versus Brett Tyler Marcantel. Mr. Marcantel is appearing via Zoom. Mr. Marcantel, how are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing fine. Mr. Marcantel, you're here represented by your attorney, Tom Kelly. Attorney Kelly, how are you doing?
Doing great, Judge. Thank you.
That's good. Mr. Kelly, what's your announcements in Mr. Marcantel's cases?
Your Honor, would the court reset us, just a standard reset here on the stay on the announcement document?
Give us a reset date.
Yes, great.
Okay, this case will be reset to February 6th of 2023. Mr. Marcantel, your attorney will be given notice of your reset dates. Stay in contact with your attorney. You're free to go. You have a blessed day. And Mr. Kelly, would you please stand on the X and sign for the reset?
Yes.
Once you get your reset, you'll be free to go as well. And you have a blessed day.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Okay, this is cause number 330110. Case is filed the state of Texas versus Jacob Allen Reed. Mr. Reed, is that your full name? How you doing, Mr. Reed? I'm doing fine, thanks for asking. Mr. Reed, you're here represented by your attorney, Ryan Kimler. Attorney Kimler, how you doing?
I complain, Your Honor, but nobody listens.
Okay. So how are you doing?
Today,
Mr. Kimler, what is your announcement in Mr. Reed's case?
well, Your Honor, Mr. Cole and I tentatively worked out an agreement with Mr. Reed and co-defendant Godbold in this, but Mr. Scher has indicated that it would be violative of the existing district attorney policy to pursue the plea that we had negotiated. I anticipate that there might be a change in that policy with the new administration after January 1st. So I'm asking that the case be taken off the trial docket and placed on a pretrial conference.
I mean, what that has to do with, change of administration, I mean, y'all have an agreement, don't have an agreement?
We have an agreement.
Really. But the animal cruelty case is taking high priority among.
I understand. So what y'all want to keep it on the trial docket?
I think that should there be a change of policy with the new administration that would allow a Class C reduction on this, we could resolve the cases.
Yeah, but I mean, if it doesn't change, I mean, we taking them off the trial docket, then we're gonna have to put them back on the trial docket. That's gonna back us up.
I'll just leave it
So
on the trial.
we'll leave it on the trial docket.
Just that reset for.
Right.
the first of the year.
Yeah, okay, give us a reset date.
All right. And that would be the same with Godbold.
March 6th.
March 6th, Ms. Garbo, you can come forward. Hey, Ms. Garbo, your case, cause number 330108, you're also represented by your attorney Wright Kimler. He's announcing that we're gonna keep your case on the trial docket. Is that correct, Mr. Kimler?
That's correct.
And so this case will also be reset to March 6th of 2023. You're gonna stand on the X. Your attorney is gonna get signed for your reset. Once you get your reset, you'll be free to go. You have a blessed day. And the same to you, Mr. Reed.
I have some other cases.
I know.
This is already. We just want to, we can sign for,
Court is in session and call number 328-640. Case is style of State of Texas versus Corey Adams. Mr. Adams, is that your full name?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Adams, you're here represented by your attorney, Attorney Wright Kimler. And Mr. Adams, how are you doing?
I'm doing good.
And Mr. Kimler, how are you doing?
Well, Your Honor, thank you.
Okay, state's represented by Attorney Tommy Coleman. Again, Attorney Coleman, how are you doing?
Good, John.
Mr. Kimler, does the defendant waive his right to a jury trial in this case?
Yes, Your Honor.
And Mr. Coleman, does the state waive its right to a jury trial?
Yes, Your Honor.
State, are you ready?
State's ready to proceed, Judge.
Defense, are you ready?
Ready.
Mr. Coleman, would you please read the information?
In the name and by the authority of the state of Texas, comes now the undersigned Assistant Criminal District Attorney of Jefferson County, Texas, on behalf of the state of Texas, and presents into the County Court of Law of Jefferson County, Texas, state of Jefferson County, Texas. Corey Adams here after several defendants heretofore on or about December 27, 2020, did then and there intentionally, knowingly, and recklessly cause bodily injury to another, namely Nadia Gordon, hereafter styled the complainant by pulling complainant's hair and striking complainant's face with his hand, and at the time of said assault, complainant was the person with whom defendant has had a dating relationship against the peace and dignity of the state.
Ms. Adams, how do you plead guilty or not guilty? State, you like to make an open statement?
No, Judge, we waive that.
This defense, you like to make an open statement?
Waive opening.
Mr. Coleman, you may go forward.
State calls Nadia Gordon.
No response.
State has no further witnesses, Judge, and will rest at this time.
Defense,
Your Honor, move for instructed verdict not guilty.
that motion will be granted. Mr. Coleman, you'd like to make a statement?
Yes, Judge, just briefly, I'd like to put this on the record that the state has endeavored to contact the complainant, in this case, Nadia Gordon. We sent her a letter, we issued a subpoena to secure her presence today. We also tried contacting her at 2 of the last known phone numbers for her, and our attempts obviously have proven to be unsuccessful.
Okay. Mr. Adams, you've been acquitted of these charges. Your attorney will be given a copy of your judgment. Once you get a copy of the judgment from your attorney, you'll be free to go. You have a blessed day. Let's see. Stephen Sadler. All right, how you doing? Hold on a minute. Oh, Sattler. Okay, we're gonna set Sattler, for a, in cause number 327-050 for a pretrial conference. Give us a reset date.
February the 6th.
Okay, this case is gonna be reset for pretrial, February the 6th. Okay. That's not a trial date, is it?
That's a Monday.
I know, but is that a 1 hour trial? I like to do my pre-trials on maybe like on a Wednesday or a Friday.
We didn't know the hearing.
Yes,
Okay.
right, yeah, okay. Put it on a Friday, because if we in trial, that Wednesday, won't be able to hear both of them. Okay, okay, it's gonna be reset February 10th, 2023. Once you get your reset, Mr. Sadler, you'll be free to go and you have a blessed day. Next case is cause number 327-556. Case of style of state of Texas versus Kimberly Michelle Barton.
Do you have any more intro?
I don't know. Let me find out from. Okay, this is cause number 327-556. Case of style state of Texas versus Kimberly Michelle Barton. Ms. Barton, is that your full name? How you doing, Ms. Barton? I'm doing fine. Thanks for asking, Ms. Barton. You're here represented by your attorney, Mr. Kimler. Mr. Kimler, your announcement is keep this on the trial docket. Give us a trial date. Okay, gonna be reset March 6th of 2023 for trial. Ms. Barton, stay in contact with your attorney. Once he's gonna get your reset. Once you get your reset from your attorney, you'll be free to go and you have a blessed day. Okay, this is cause number 329-400, case of style state of Texas versus Christina Sandoval. Ms. Sandoval, how are you doing? I'm doing fine. Thanks for asking, Ms. Sandoval. You're here represented by your attorney, Attorney Kimler, Rife Kimler.
Correct.
Mr. Kimler, what's your announcement? Ms. Sandoval, you want
Keep it on the trial docket.
to, okay. Give us that date. Maybe reset March 6, 2023. Sandoval, your attorney's gonna sign for your reset. Once you get your reset, you'll be free to go. You have a blessed day. Jefferson County Court at Law number 2 is back in session. Call cases in session and calls number 327-550. Case is filed in the state of Texas versus Jonathan Bernard Connor. Jonathan Bernard Connor was scheduled to be in court this morning for the court's announcement docket at or about 9 a.m. The court's bailiff called the name of Jonathan Connor at the courthouse door. Jonathan Connor did not answer. Jonathan Connor has not appeared in court since the court has been in session. The time now is 11:41 a.m. on today's date of December 5th of 2022. Mr. Bailiff, would you please call the name of Jonathan Connor at the courthouse door?
No response.
Jonathan Connor's name was called at the courthouse door by the court's bailiff. Mr. Connor did not answer. Mr. Connor has not appeared since the court's been in session. A reasonable time has passed to give Mr. Connor an opportunity to appear in court. Let the record reflect that Mr. Connor's attorney, Mr. Wright Kimler, however, is present in court. State, do you have a motion?
Yes, Your Honor, stay moved for bond.
That motion will be granted. Jonathan Connor's bond will be forfeited and a warrant shall be issued for his arrest in cause number 327-550. And Mr. Kimler, I think this is your last case. Is that correct? You're free to go and you have a blessed day.
Thank you.
Next case,
Yeah.
next case is cause number, let's see, Mr. LeBlanc. Next case is, well, next case is cause number 322-272, cause number 326-476, cause number 333-118, and cause number 333-10, cause number 333-120. And all four cases are styled the state of Texas versus Sean Ronald Hendry. Sean Ronald Hendry was scheduled to be in court this morning for the court's announcement. I could schedule at 9 a.m. on today's date of December 5th, 2022. Attorney Todd LeBlanc is present in court. He represents, the court would note that Mr. LeBlanc is attorney of record in cause number 322-272. Mr. LeBlanc, how are you doing?
Good, Judge. Thank you.
Okay. Let the record reflect that at or about 9 a.m., Sean Hendry's name was called at the courthouse door by the court's bailiff. Sean Hendry did not answer. Sean Hendry has not appeared in court since the court has been in session. The time now is 11:44 a.m. on today's date of December 5th of 2022. Mr. Bailiff, would you please call the name of Sean Hendry at the courthouse door?
Sean Hendry. Sean Hendry. No response.
Sean Hendry's name was just called again at the courthouse door by the court's bailiff. Sean Hendry did not answer. A reasonable time has passed to give Mr. Hendry the opportunity to appear in court. He has not appeared in court. State, do you have a motion?
Yes, Your Honor, stay moved for bond.
Sean Hendry's bonds will be forfeited in cause number 322-272, cause number 326-476, cause number 333-118, and cause number 333-120. Mr. Hendry's bond will be forfeited in each one of those cases, and a warrant shall be issued for his arrest.
Phase one of the trial.
Oh, okay. Next case is cause number 326-438-1. Case is styled the state of Texas versus Nina Marie Salazar. Ms. Salazar, would you please come forward? Ms. Salazar, is your full name Nina Marie Salazar?
Yes, sir.
How you doing, Ms. Salazar?
Okay.
That's good, Ms. Salazar. You're here represented by your attorney, Attorney Tyler LeBlanc. Attorney LeBlanc, how you doing?
Good, Judge. Thanks for that.
That's good. Now, the state is represented, in this case, by Attorney Raymond Shearer. Attorney Shearer, how are you doing?
Doing good, Your Honor.
Mr. Shearer, I have before me a motion to dismiss in this case.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, Ms. Salazar, the state has filed a motion to dismiss your case. I'm signing a copy of this motion. Once I finish signing a copy of this motion, your attorney will be given a copy. Once you get a copy from your attorney, you'll be free to go. And you have a blessed day. Okay, would you please stand on the X? I just signed the motion.
You do.
Hmm.
Stephen sat with the free trial conference will be in the court report.
Yes. We'll just have to check if that date is good. Next case is. Let's see. Once you stand on the 4X, this misdemeanor case will be reset with your felony cases.
Okay.
Jefferson County Court at Law number 2 is back in session. Court is in session and calls number 325320. Case to style the state of Texas versus Alan K. Williams. Alan K. Williams was scheduled to be in court this morning for the court's announcement docket at or about 9 a.m. on today's date of December 5th of 2022. The court's bailiff called the name of Alan Williams at the courthouse door. Alan Williams did not answer. Alan Williams has not appeared in court since the court's been in session. The time now is 11:50 a.m. on today's date. Mr. Bailiff, would you please call the name of Alan Williams at the courthouse door?
Alan Williams. Alan Williams. No response.
Alan Williams' name was just called again at the courthouse door. Alan Williams did not answer. A reasonable time has passed to give Mr. Williams an opportunity to appear in court. He has not appeared in court. State, do you have a motion?
Yes, Your Honor, they move for bond forfeiture.
That motion will be granted. Alan Williams' bond will be forfeited and a warrant shall be issued for his arrest and cause number 325-320. And this will conclude the court's dockets in County Court at Law number 2. Those dockets are announcement docket, the trial docket, and the pretrial conference docket. All 3 dockets have been finished on today's date of December 5th, 2022, County Court at Law number 2. Judge Terrence L. Holmes presiding